Hey y'all. I am now a member over at Patreon. So make sure you go ahead and become a patron today. Support my content. Support me trying to do more quality, and different content while also receiving exclusive content behind the scenes and early uploads. So click my link below today to become a patron. But all right, y'all, so let's jump right into this story, y'all. I am actually tickled by this story and kind of like how things are happening and how I just know how these things are gonna play out like before they play out. So let me just go ahead and show y'all and tell y'all what I'm talking about here. So, if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitter at RhondaMary Vids, okay? So, Ralph Northam, Governor Ralph Northam of Virginia, tweeted today, "We have received credible intelligence from our law enforcement agencies of threats of violence surrounding the demonstration planned for Monday, January 20th. This includes extremist rhetoric similar to what has been seen before major incidents such as Charlottesville in 2017. So this is me retweeting it, and I said, I'm telling y'all right now, they're probably going to stage agitators, and the mainstream media is also gonna film it like a KKK rally. So just be ready." So this was earlier today, y'all. So a few hours ago, my mom hits me up and she's like, Have you seen this segment on NBC? I said, "What segment, y'all?" So I go check out the segment. Boy, I tell you, y'all take a look at this.
Days before thousands of gun rights activists are expected to rally at Virginia State Capitol, the FBI tonight arresting 3 alleged members of a violent white supremacist group on gun charges. Law enforcement officials say the men had discussed attending the Virginia rally. Governor Ralph Northam declaring a state of emergency yesterday after learning armed militias and hate groups plan to join the protest.
We have received credible intelligence from our law enforcement agencies that there are groups with malicious plans for the rally that is planned.
The Monday rally planned in protest of proposals for tougher gun laws. Northam says he fears a repeat of the deadly 2017 march by white nationalists in Charlottesville, Virginia. Are you worried about what might happen on Monday?
Yeah, definitely. If it's anything like Charlottesville, that's scary.
But critics say the governor's action is an assault on their Second Amendment rights. What do you think of the governor declaring a state of emergency?
Oh, that's going too far. That's absolutely just showing off. That's just showing off. We don't need a state of emergency for what? For us coming to the Capitol as we always done? No, I totally disagree with him.
Organizers of the rally say they're encouraging peaceful protests, but tonight Virginia is on high alert. Ahead of Monday's rally, the governor has imposed a temporary ban on guns and all weapons from the Capitol grounds.
So
It's a duty job.
It took the mature black lady to come on there and talk like she had some sense. It's too much to come to the Capitol like we've always done. So let me just talk about this a little bit. First of all, they talked about the 3 white supremacists that they caught. They showed one picture. They didn't show the other 2. They didn't tell us anything about how they even figured out they were white supremacists and, if they were going to be there or not, which I thought is weird. Also, they're comparing this to Charlottesville, which, to my knowledge, Charlottesville had counter protests. To my knowledge, I haven't heard about any counter protests that are going to be here for this Second Amendment rally. I have not heard about any. So to even compare it to Charlottesville, it just doesn't make any sense. I've talked to y'all about trigger words. Y'all know what they will bring up, certain things to evoke certain emotions. Not only that, I already said the media is going to try to paint this as a white supremacist rally, a KKK rally. Now, something that I did not mention to you guys previously is that, I did the interviews in Virginia. If you go back and watch that video and you actually watch as I'm interviewing the people coming in and out of the doors, that crowd was actually more diverse than I expected it to be. It actually was. There were more Black people and actually more people of other races there than I initially expected to be there. And as far as Black people goes, I would probably say, and for the people that were there, let me know in the comments if you would agree or not agree. But for the people that were there, I would say what the room looked like was probably actually reflective of what America, like the percentages of America. And so a lot of those people that were at the gun show, it's this energy going on in Virginia and people are gearing up for this. And a lot of those people are also going to be at this rally. That lady that was just speaking, I'm assuming she's going to be at the rally. But this is what they do, right? So, okay, let's say a white supremacist or a couple white supremacists are gonna be there. I mean, it could happen. Who knows? I don't freaking know these people personally. So sure, a white supremacist could be there. First of all, like I said, to my knowledge, there's no opposing protest. That's number one. So this protest is only about the state and the laws the state is imposing. So any animosity or anger that people have are going to be directed towards the state. Also, I find it very funny how the news just throws in this word white supremacy, right? To like scare people from even wanting to deal with the topic. And it's like the nerve of them, honestly. Like, I'm actually offended because it's like, oh, white supremacists want to protect themselves, so you don't want to do that, do you? Like, it's almost what they're saying. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just really, it's annoying to me and it's laughable, right? It's like if I'm freaking rallying for healthcare, am I not supposed to want healthcare all of a sudden because white supremacists want healthcare as well? Like, I don't know. That's just the vibes I get from this. Like, I'm not going to, and I don't know. And another thing, I've also talked about how groups in the media are always represented by the radicals and the extremists, right? Every single time the media picks the most extreme angle to represent any group, any group of people. You can see that over time. I talk about this all the time. They've done it with Black Lives Matter. They did this with they're now doing this with LGBT. They've done this with feminism. Any group that wants something, from the state, that wants something or is trying to call action to something socially, legally, whatever, the media is going to pick the most extreme people and say, oh, this is who represents the group. And they do this to cause contention. And I don't know how many times I have to explain this or how I can make it clear to y'all. But they do this to cause contention. So we end up arguing over these things, and at the end of the day, they have to solve nothing. That's how that works. It's how it works every single time. We end up arguing while they do some BS. They pull some BS behind our backs. They make things worse, or they just don't even solve what we wanted them to solve from the very beginning. So yeah, those are my thoughts about the rally. Y'all know I was just in Virginia. I'm not gonna be able to make it this weekend, but the media is going to paint the picture they want y'all to see. I'm telling you, go back and look at my video, the interviews I did from the other week. Look at the people walking by, look at the people walking in and out the doors, and y'all will see is that time and time again, the media can make you see exactly what they want you to see. They can frame this exactly how they want to frame it, and that's just the bottom line. And I am not going to give my rights away. I am not going to not be able to protect myself just because a white supremacist wants to protect himself too. I need it even more then. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.